Hello, everyone. Ladies, hello. Pause. In-game. Fun. Hello, hello. We are back. Once again. Attempt number 7. Heaven on high. Shit's hard, but it's fun. Equipped with, you know, equipped with the information of what's coming in the future, which is interesting.
Oh, you are gonna die.
Damn, I got two very different responses there. Ooh, I can almost make my stuff. Oh, I can. I want 44 though. 44 would be good. I might actually, you know, I'm looking at the healer changes. I might if I clear Samurai, it's a big if. I'm really hoping I can do Samurai before the expansion. It's not gonna change. I don't think Samurai's gonna change too much after the expansion. I think it'll become slightly easier because I'll have more damage. I think overall, I don't know, but so Samurai doesn't really change them, but. I think Scholar's the one that's gonna get the biggest punch in the face for this content for solo. Oh, am I not blue? Well, I am blue. I'm kind of blue, right? But I don't think I dyed this. I don't think I dyed this one. No, I didn't dye it, so it's just the default color. But it's like it was like a bluish shade, so I just left it. Yeah, no, it's undyed, but it's like a bluish shade on my screen, according to me. So, let's see, what color is that to you, Alt? What color does that come out to you? No, Scholar looks terrible in terms of the damage. Astro, to me, when I looked at it, like just looking at the potency of the abilities, it looked fairly similar to what it has, so it doesn't really change that much. Maybe it becomes better because you can have kind of a full uptime of damage boost. Even though it's light, it's, you know, it's like in Deep Dungeon, you don't need bold, you don't need increased action speed, you don't need other stuff, so it's a blue-gray, you can see the blue color, but it wasn't your normal. No, yeah, I'm just lazy with this one. I gotta be honest, I was actually hoping, and I completely forgot that the top 100 PvP rewards, we're not getting it until the expansion. I thought I'd get it by Tuesday, and then I'd use that, and I'd put some effort into that. But I'm not getting it until the end of until the expansion comes out, so I'm kind of stuck with this. I guess I could dye it, but no, I'm fucking lazy, man. Pretty solid my blues. The red and greens, okay, I mean, forgive me, Alt, I'm not gonna ever remember that, so I'll just consider all colors funky to you. Well, you thought Thanos was blue, right? When he was purple, so yeah, Kyrie. It's like a full uptime of damage. Scholar is just the one where you lose I think you lose a dot. You don't have energy drain, and energy drain was kind of a big one when I was doing 60. So it's gonna be painful. So I figure if I'm not gonna detour. If I never clear Samurai, then I'm not gonna detour before then. Although it might take me only one run, so I may detour if it comes down to it, like the last day or something. I don't know. I really hope I can just not have to worry about that. But I want to push my score on Heaven on High to a point where it's pretty good, and then it should be untouchable for until basically like 6.0. So people says he's purple. I don't see the red mixed with the blue and make purple. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't care about cleric stance. Dude, I hated cleric stance. I hated the stupid cleric stance that you have now. I just didn't feel like it was like in Deep Dungeon it's for like one enemy and it's gonna be like what, 5%? That's really not that much. So okay, so I already did my potions. I still haven't gotten a chance to farm some potsherds, and I'm really down sitting on 89, but you know, I gotta really push on that. Let me just check the FC buffs here. 3 hours. Wait, do we have, okay, I'm gonna delete them and refresh, because I'm gonna forget, so I'm just gonna delete them 3 hours in. Oh no, I'm wasting 3 hours. It's my FC, bitches. Okay. I get it. I'm gonna forget. But someone got screwed over by the like doing that instantly then. Alright, so we're gonna start from 41, so it's a nice warm-up floor. You know, we'll build it up as it usually goes. We start slow and it starts getting more fancier and funkier as we get in. Actually, my 30 score for this one is a little bit lower, but I was kind of like, I didn't get too many debuffs and enchantments climbing up, and I think that's the only reason why my score is a little bit lower. But I'm still averaging, I'm still kind of sitting around a range of score. It's like between, right now, that I actually got my lowest, so I got 443,000 this run, and my highest was 458,000, I think. So I'm kind of sitting in between that score. So at least I'm staying consistent, so that's good. It's just, you know, kind of, it does kind of end up being RNG and stuff, but... Alright, so let's go in. I'll pop food when I go in. 41 I like a little bit better as a warm-up than 51, because 51 kind of starts ramping up. 41 is still kind of super comfy. So it's gonna be a good spot to go. Oh, I do have to mention.
BURD.
I do have to mention when I was working on this file earlier, on floor 39, I almost died because I pulled, and I turned into an otter, and then I aggroed something else. It was just lucky I had steel on, but I was one hit from dying, and I would have felt so bad because then I don't think I would have had a file completely ready by the time stream came up, so I would have had to build it literally on stream, but. I pulled it through, so that would have been very depressing. I have died to auto trap before. It was kind of the worst case scenario in terms of where it spawned and stuff. I thought I was good, and it was just all like right on the corner. I was hugging the corners, and I still got hit with it on the corner. But I'm still here, so that's all I care about. It would have been a depressing clip if it was streamed, because also it would have really screwed up my whole schedule. I would have had to hustle, maybe even make it like a longer stream or something. But oh no, definitely. But it wasn't streamed, so dude, I'm game. I'm totally game for if something on stream goes wrong. Like I died, like no one clipped it, but last time, how I kited a mimic on like 76 or something. I kited a mimic like between 3 different rooms, and then it kills me because I run out of, like, I'm just tapped and I don't have anything else to do, and I die exactly on the spot that I spawned it because I forgot that I spawned it in the middle of the room, and I got so confused as to why it didn't move after I died. I thought I had a DOT on it, but it was just because I just so happened to land exactly where I spawned it, which of all the things for that to happen, I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened. That would have been a funny clip. Seal. No, it wasn't aggroed. I had popped that chest in the middle of the hallway, and I died precisely where I popped it. That's why I didn't move. So it wasn't because I had a dot on it. Because otherwise it would go immediately to where it originally spawned, and that was exactly where it originally spawned. like holy shit. Like now I'm gonna be self-conscious a lot about like where I spawn mimics, to be like, okay, this is where I spawned it, so I need to make sure I don't die here. It's like that rare instance where you know, you just assume that you're spawning most of the chests in the room, so if you die in the hallway you're safe, but in that instance. Yeah. That was bad. And then kind of not picking up that Petra when I was burning it extra in the other one was such a bad mistake. I think that kind of wrecked me going forward. I probably would have been able to get to 95, honestly, if I had not done that. But you never know. You can't predict the future. So this set of floors is more about farming items and palm manners. I As you can see, I have a lot of 2s, 2s, 2s. That's on purpose. That's not because I didn't... Except for the raising. The raising's the one that's bad. I didn't use the raising, I just haven't gotten enough. But the rest of them are on purpose because I burned them as I climb to go a little bit faster on the floors. But now we spend the time to make sure that we farm them. We hold on so that by the time we get to, you know, at least 51, definitely 60, we are not missing Pomanders that we need. Double affluence. The one instance where it's kind of that rare instance where it's better to have 2 instead of 3 because you might pick up a double, but you know, that's something that you can't always predict either. I'll get this. Oop. Okay. Oh, there's a silver in here. I'll check it on the way back. Damn. I almost killed it before Malice. One of these will aggro. I know it, because they're just standing here. And I feel like they're both, like, 1 or 2 will move. Whoa, there's one movement. Yep, there you go. I knew it. I knew it. So far, so good. Oh, let me use the intuition before I forget, because I always forget. We'll think about it. Depends on what other items are here. We'll think about it. Pretty much if there's like 4 chests that are sitting and waiting, then I'll use the Serenity. Otherwise I don't need it on this floor. Okay, that's 2 chests that I can't open. Magic number is 4. No, I don't have to pull this one. I thought about it. Oh, that's a site. There's a patrol somewhere here. Is it coming back? Looks like it is. Get a good angle here. Another patrol, 2 chests. Check this one. Okay, so that's 3 chests. That's 4 chests. Okay, I have to go back and get that Serenity. I'll check this one though. There's another chest over there. I gotta kill this patrol. Nice. Ooh. Let's get the intuition back up also. Okay. Oh, there's another chest. Damn. I didn't see the other chest. Alright, oh well. I had to use the conceal regardless. Okay, let's go pick up the last 2. I'm gonna go all the way to get the Serenity. Boom, 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 boom. This is Hullbreaker, right? Hullbreaker Island? Hullbreaker Isle, rather. It's always fun to try to think of the dungeon to see if I can remember it all. I was refreshed in all the dungeons when I did the Blue Mage solos. You heard all the music and stuff, so. So no alteration, no intuition, that's the ones I'm missing, but that's not a big deal. I burned the alterations so I can get the mimics or the Corrigans in the early floors that I can kill. Outside of that, I just kind of leave it be. The flight back good. So we're filling up here. Actually, it looks like I'm pretty full except for raising. Only one I'm really missing. Which I would really like, but you know. Oh, what the hell? Double fire. Hello. When did you double fire? Dude trying to make his red mage impression right there. Don't move left. I actually got through here without a problem. I see both. There's a chest. Okay. I didn't get to him in time. I think I had enough time for Mechia. Reaching. Oh, the 2 patrols spawn in this room, huh? Double witching. Doom, 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 doom. The imps just sound threatening, man. Their screeches. Petra, nice. Sprint is up too, so that's actually nice. I'll use the witchings on the way back. Sights. Very nice. Now I can walk in the middle room. Okay, the other one's witching. I'll just make sure. I'm gonna be a little bit extra careful. Even though I do remember this being witching very well, I'll just be a little bit extra. I don't want to run into this issue where I burn too many extras or something and I don't have it, because again, that not having that Petra actually really wrecked me and set me back, and I was at a good pace in my previous run. So we can't let that happen again. So I gotta keep these mistakes at minimal. I'm still making mistakes here and there. I think it was a lot less and less detrimental than it was on Sunday, Tuesday meaning. So I gotta still keep the mistakes to a minimal. Because sometimes mistakes can basically, you know, you don't really look retroactively in terms of your attempts. It's kind of whatever's in front of you, but sometimes, you know, I feel like a mistake early on is exactly what messes you up. For a future, for like floors, like 20 floors later. Decisions could be made, you know, everything could be changed, whatnot. So do want to respect some damage here because it is gloom. Got 2? Okay, I gotta stay here. Also gonna bloodbath just in case. Okay. Definitely need to get rid of these patrols so they don't become a problem. I've been seeing a lot of double patrols lately, and it's a little intimidating. Like back to back, they're walking around the same spot and everything. It's just a little intimidating. Because sometimes you don't see it, you just assume you saw one, and then you see the other, it's like, holy crap. Yes! Raising. Captain Raising. That's... oh, it's literally such a relief. This is again why... oh, well, I was just about to say, it's nice that I have audio cues, but... yeah, that got a little bit... now we got problems. Shit, that's not the one I want to use. Okay. Well, there's a mistake. Hey, keep the mistakes minimal, psych. Now the mistake was the fortune. The witching is okay, but the fortune is the mistake. If I get something out of it though, I'll take it. As I was saying, to make sure you get rid of patrols, because they can wreck your life. But apparently, I neglected a few. But it's actually intimidating too because of the fact that in Gloom they move around faster. So kind of if you have a mental understanding or a mental feeling of when they might show up, it's like ×2 because they're at a faster movement speed. Is that dead end? Okay. Alright, so we lost a fortune. That's not good, because the fortune sometimes... I think I got burned a little bit on fortune on my last attempt, but it wasn't because I was misusing it, and misusing a fortune is really bad. I didn't get any more fortune as I climbed, so there were a lot of times when I had the Magicite without a fortune, and it feels real bad to do so. Not the best feeling. Because a Magicite and a Fortune is definitely best combo. I don't really recommend a Magicite Petra, especially when the higher you go, unless you get an extra, because you're probably not going to kill everything on the floor with a Petra. And as you get higher up, it's going to be way more dangerous to like do a pull or something, like a massive pull to try to get stuff. So definitely that's something I recommend. But save the fortunes for Save the fortunes for a Magicite. And obviously not for witching, which I just did, but you know, details. Alright, so we're past the halfway mark with more than half the time, so that's a good pace. But I'm not too concerned with this set of points. You just have to respect it. Do I the same as I do? Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I've seen those Magicites though, man. I have not seen one since for this whole set so far. Hope it doesn't become a trend. Get rid of this blue one right now, before the green one comes in. Okay, we'll save the intuition, because I don't think I'd pick one up again. Oh yeah, this was flight, that's right. That's why this last month. Okay, check that last room. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Jay? Don't jinx me, man. Not yet. We had one earlier though. Oh, I forgot the mimic counter. I'm never gonna remember the mimic counter. I'll remember it one day though. I should definitely. I'll remember it one day. I've been kind of busy past few days, so I haven't had too much free time to kind of be able to just think and sit and think about the stream and what I wanted to do and execute things. So I mean, like even today, I got kind of tight with getting this run set up. Alteration. Alright, so I'm gonna think about using the alteration, but not now. Yeah, I know. You reminded me the same day or something, but I couldn't. Like it would take. I have to put effort and good attention and effort into it, and didn't have the time to do it. So it's not like, I guess it's not like I did forget, it's just I don't have time. I didn't have time anyway. I think once LP starts to die down also, and once I finish the other game that I'm playing, then I'll be definitely good to go. Also, you know, my other stuff is getting a little bit busier as well, so. Oh, at least this song's good. I like this song a lot. Auto heal disabled. No, Magicite. Ooh, I can't stun you. Boom. Affluence. Worm. I might have to start using potions here because of the no heal. Which I was trying not to, but I probably have to. Okay. Okay, we got the potion back, so no harm, no foul from the previous thing, a previous gap. I'm gonna put one of these just so I don't have to kind of deal with it later. Oh, almost didn't move out of that, holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull this now, only because I don't know if I'll have enough HP. I might aggro, and if that explodes, it'll be very bad. I'm gonna push in anyway, though. One more tick, one more tick, one more tick. Okay. You know what? I always had this weird thought. I guess it's not that weird, but it would be kind of cool in a concert, and I guess maybe especially kind of like this song where there isn't too many instruments and whatever playing. Like, it'll be cool if you had like a dude just playing the game, like playing a game normally, and then you have like an orchestra playing the background music as the dude's playing the game. Like, I could imagine this song being one of those things. Like, you just have like some dude like over here, like on your, like next to you, playing the song as you're playing. That would be kind of, I don't know how I'd feel about that. That would be really cool. I mean, obviously it would only go for like, what? It would only apply for like what'd you call it? 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes or something. But still, it'd be kind of cool. I want to kind of get in a good angle here before I need to do this Petra. I can go from this room. Thanks for the bits.
Tragic.
Tragic. Ooh. Tragic. Thanks, Jay. Dang, he just wants that. He just wants that. That first place, man. Hey, Joe. I mean, This is one of the reasons that I enjoy Heaven on High. If like there was no leaderboard and if there's no anything that would show like hey, you did a good job here, I may not be as motivated. But even though like not a lot of people see it on Lodestone, not a lot of people look at those leaderboards every day like I do, you know, it's like I'm on an official leaderboard of the game. Official leaderboard of the game. And like I have something to show for it. So that's really cool in my opinion. Like, you know, I may never get like a ranking reward. I may never get a trophy or something like that, but at least I can say I'm look right here. Look at this webpage, this official Lodestone webpage. I am rank 1 on this thing, on this content. And I have videos to prove it too. So it's okay, Al, don't worry about it. I appreciate every singular bit that you give me. And that you give me. I mean, you could have given it to someone else, right? Yeah, kind of dumb leaderboards aren't in the game. You have to go out of your way to see them. Well, that is true that it's not in the game. I mean, that in itself is kind of a little lame-ish. I mean, I could go on to this discussion about Blue Mage and how it doesn't even record your high score. I mean, that alone is just so ridiculous. But yeah, no, it always filters you out to an outside website. So that kind of sucks. It'd be nice if there was like a board that you can just, you know, open up and see it like right there. Like doesn't Lord of Vermilion do it? Don't they have a leaderboard right in the game that you see who's leader? Like they don't have it online. They have it in game. It can be something similar. But you wanted to also have. I wouldn't want to lose the fact that it's online. Like I would if I had one or the other, I'd have it online instead of in game. But if we could have both, I mean. You think it's even on the board? What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's on a literal board. I see what you mean. That looks like a note room over there. Looking at it on my left side. So I'm gonna try to check these rooms here first. Be nice to have the steel go into the boss, but it's not necessary. I don't need to steal on the boss. Just use more more plats. More plats. Oh, it looks like I have to go that way though, so we'll kill as little as I can. Although I probably have to pull a couple here. I did always find it awkward. Like if you wanted to view, say, like the PvP rank, you'd have to go. It's like, oh, click here for the thing. But it's like I almost don't trust where it's gonna open, like what browser it's gonna pick to open it or something. So I'd rather just go to it normally, but still. I imagine for like PS4 that might even be maybe a slight issue. I don't know, I couldn't say. I gotta stun this thing if it's stunned. Oh, it does, okay. It's gonna open with the AoE though, so okay. Alright, I don't want to come back, so I'm gonna hit this now. But I know I have to kill quite a bit to get through. It looked like a note room from where I was looking. I saw like 3 and they're all jumbled up. And they're all looking in one direction, so... I was correct. Okay. Alright, so we just kill fastish. Oh shit, okay. That's okay. I think. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, come on. That's a long stun. That's a long stun. Okay. We're good. It's a good thing I jumped. That's the only time I think jumping actually saved my ass. Not really. Damn walls. And I'm down to 1 witching. That's a little bit concerning. Man. Man! Don't stand in AoE, ladies and gentlemen. I got all those. Don't stand in those. Damn, that was a full duration stun. Holy crap. Okay. kinda want my buffs going to the next floor. Okay, well I get his strength. That's gonna go. And that set of enemies, the hand head stuff, they can do like pretty sneaky damage, especially in the lower floors. And then the worm at the same time, so they were just very unfavorable enemies. I could have kind of pushed through with the steel, but because of what enemies they were giving me, it's I had to do the witching on that one. Did I mech-io on that one? Yeah, I did. I'll aggro this one. Gotta keep you cool in here, guys. Gotta keep you cool. Double strength. Okay, let's check the last room. Yeah, now I have DR for stuns, I guess. If I get hit with another one. But no, not anymore, but yeah. Now if this was a steal, that'd be pretty. Serenity? Damn, can't use it. Alright, so we'll double the strength and then we'll go in. Dude, what if... random thought. Like, now that they're having charges and stuff, what if, like... Maybe they change... Oh, they won't do it. But what if they change the buffs for in here that they stack? Like, you do one strength, it's 8 minutes. You do the second strength, it stacks up to, like, 16 or something. It gets to, like, a maximum. Whew, that'll be lovely. Oh my god, I love that. That'll be cheap, though. I think it'll make it a little cheap, but it'll be nice as hell. Alright. You're very big dad, so that would... No, I mean... let me do this boss first, I'll answer that. Shit, nah, I fucked up my fucked up my rotation. I keep forgetting the dot. I'm a bad samurai. Oh, what? Fuck me. Oh my god. Good thing I had steel on. Are you doing this extra safe? Damn. I didn't want that combo. That is not the combo I wanted. Okay, I need to super respect this because my steel's out. Okay. Octopath is the other game that I'm trying to finish, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I really love it. Like if you like Dragon Quest 11 a lot, then yeah, you're gonna like Octopath. But I'm so obsessed with turn-based RPGs. It's not even funny. Like, I loved all the old ones, right? All the old FF7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, 13. I'm not mentioning 12 because that isn't turn-based. 11 not turn-based, doesn't matter, doesn't count. 13, 2, but not 13-3. I couldn't get into 13-3 because of the way the battle was. But turn-based RPGs is so my jam. I love turn-based RPGs. Octopath is such a classic, but the stories are actually pretty good too. I mean, I got super addictive. Story is slow. I didn't find it too slow. I mean, I don't know. I didn't find it too slow. It's not... Well, I think the thing you have to consider is that, assuming that you're doing all the characters, I mean, it is... Like, each story is not as gigantic as, say, a regular, typical RPG, where you have it, like, from beginning to end. You have this giant story going from beginning to end. So everything is... Yeah, it's all split into the mini stories. Yeah, that's what you're kind of hoping for. I wasn't hoping for... What I was hoping for was just a good turn-based RPG. I didn't really care so much about the story, but I don't disrespect the story for those games. I will, you know, embrace the story, read all the text, understand it and everything. So I don't disrespect it. So I kind of took the game as it was, for it being like, oh, okay, so this is 8 separate stories. They may or may not come together. I don't know yet, but it's nice that there's a little bit of it. You see a little bit of that, so it kind of connects it a little bit, but for the most part, it's all 8 separate stories. So all the stories are super short, like not even comparable to, like, thinking about the Dragon Quest story, how crazy that was. It's not even comparable, but it is 8 separate stories, and it's nice how it kind of played on. But I like the battle. I like the music. The music, to me, I think the music of Octopath is some of the best I've heard. The battle music, almost every single battle music that they had was so good. I loved every single. And that's kind of the big one that for me, it's like, do I like the battle music? Like, and that's what I hated a lot about Monster Hunter World, is the music kind of turned me off so much. But the battle music at Octopath, and even a lot of the field music, the town music, a lot of the cutscene music, it gave this really, really nice mood of where you were. Like when you're in like the snowy areas, it gave you the perfect mood for it. If you're in the foresty areas, it gave you the perfect mood for it. I downloaded, I went off, like usually if I get music, I get on iTunes, I rip it. I totally went to iTunes and I bought some of the songs to have like the real one and to kind of support it as well. So good. It's so good. That was definitely one that got me. Like I wanted to keep here, like I wanted to get into battles to hear the battle music again. So, but I think I'm almost done. I really want to kind of complete it to like complete it like I did Dragon Quest, and I'm trying not to go into guides. I only went into a guide once because I was getting really frustrated with a side quest, and I had only done one. Like that was the only one that helped me, and I felt like I read what was needed for it, and there was no way for me to figure out that I had to do it, I think, even if I tried hard. So it was only one, but so far I'm completing the rest of the game without looking at anything. So I always enjoy that, to avoid guides, to avoid walkthroughs. I just want to play it casually and do that. So I think I'm achieving that now. But yeah, once that's done, it'll free up a little bit of my time and I can do a little bit more. So, but anyway, Commanders wise, I'm pretty good. I got the important ones at 3. My site is okay. I don't have to worry about that. But everything's kind of is there. So let's proceed. What's this? Oh. Some of the side quests make you feel dumb. Maybe I'm too modern. Oh, yeah. And honestly, when I started doing that, I started really paying attention to like I felt like because there weren't so many NPCs around the towns that I could kind of start talking to everyone and start understanding like who they are and all that. Like how usually in most RPGs you kind of ignore the side like even especially in the 14, I don't personally talk to kind of the NPCs I don't need to talk to at all. I don't care about that dialogue, but I also skip the cutscenes here. And usually in turn-based, I don't necessarily talk to a lot of the random NPCs. But here it's like I make it a point to talk to every single one of them. One, because you actually get stuff from them. Two, they could be an integral part of the side story. They might hint to what the side quest is needed. So, and then I kind of remember, and I kind of have, I'm pretty good with like, picture memory and stuff. So I know where these NPCs are positioned in each town. So I can kind of think of, oh, okay, they were talking about this in this exact position. So maybe I can go back and try to find it. Sometimes I get lost a little bit, but it is also nice that you can zip around to all the towns and stuff. It gets a little frustrating. But yeah, I understand that there is a lot of hand holding and directional stuff, but it did give that nice feel to it that you had to go search it yourself. But I guess the game isn't that big, and also because you can traverse through the towns very quickly, it's not as daunting. Whereas say you had to walk like to the town and stuff, that would be kind of pissy. All right, let's update my title. Got a clean 41, so now we need a clean 51, and then we start getting to the hard floors. Alright, food. We're gonna redo the food. I gotta make more pots soon. Run out. And let's go in, guys, right away. Alright. I need more of the upbeat music. Where's Diadem? Good, I got one witching back. Let's need the other. So here I'm gonna really start using potions, because a lot of things are a little bit more scarier. They can surprise you. Tuition. Yeah, well, alt. She sometimes vanishes, but it's okay. We still love her. I need to pull these because these are... I need that Vuln to go down first before I pull anything else. Exits here. We're gonna pull this one next. I might be able to kill this without really having to burn potions. Without having to burn my pot. The Berserk is not as scary as the Arsenal in Eureka, so... Here I'm gonna Bloodbath on this one, so I don't have to use the pot. Okay. Oh, nice. So I got all my witching back. There you go. So that mistake in the previous set is now gone. As much as witching sometimes isn't, something that's... Like on these higher floors, it's a really, really bad mistake for you to step on really any traps at all. Because you should be wall walking, you should pretty much be able to avoid almost all the traps. There's still a chance that you get kind of a spooky one right in the corner. That's not shocking, but it should be very rare. You should basically be like 99 on 100 times you should not be stepping on a trap. So lurings would be out of the question, then you don't have to really deal with luring. So you're basically saving witchings for maybe you accidentally aggro, or if you want to down a mimic before it decides to do malice. That's kind of your positions there, and that's why I like to use my witchings a lot more in Palace than here, because here I feel like the mimics are way more frequent than they are in Heaven on High. So it's a little bit worse, but so sometimes it's like I just decide to try to kill it normally, because it's like I'm probably going to be sitting on this Pox regardless, and I don't want to be down witchings completely. I definitely don't want to use up all my witchings. No, I'm gonna kill the stuff by the exit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one I need to respect. Okay, good. That was just enough. And we got an alteration back. So now this is really where I want to try to make sure that by the time I get to the end of this, into the boss, that I'm full Pomanders everywhere. Intuition is kind of whatever, but everything else I want to make sure that I have a full set. Because that'll set me up. That's 61 is where it starts becoming the Pomander burn. The more you can conserve going up, the better. Frailty, that's nice. I'm actually gonna... Let me do this first. Okay, we're gonna Frailty. So I don't have to come back here. Do the bit. I'm gonna get a little close. There you go. I wanna face pull that one. Oh! There. Okay, Naga coming in. We'll pull that too. Q up here. I'm gonna sprint, because I want to try to get to more things while the Frailty's on. Frailty strength is really good. Just take advantage of it. Oh, shit. Okay, this has to come here. I gotta let one go. I can't deal with two at the same time. We'll hit the one in the back and then we'll hit the one in front. Nope, okay, too far. I'd have to go further into that room to get it, so that's okay. Not important. I already opened the exit. Pull this one. That's gonna aggro, so we'll pull it now. Shit, I don't have I'll probably eat the Purify. It's better to do the Purify. I won't do the... I don't have stun for this, I'll have to do Purify, unfortunately. Because I have 3, I use it right away. Usually when I have less than 3, I don't use it as fast. Because I can fight through it for the most part, but you definitely don't want to be in a spot where, you know, you get to like one floor before the boss, you pop a Mimic, and then you have the Pox for the boss. And then, furthermore, as you climb further, that you don't pick up any more. Because the times on the boss are pretty sensitive, and I have to have steel for the bosses kind of starting at about 70. So anything that slows you down to kill those bosses will be really bad. So that's why I kind of fight through it. This is no Magicite, okay. Okay, now we're full on Alteration, so it's good. I'm gonna hold off on the Intuition a little bit. Trying to cap out a little bit. Actually I won't. Fuck it! Okay. I should definitely get one before I exit. Permasprint is a beautiful thing. Oh, there's... Oh, it dropped the chest. Oh, okay, I'm like... wasn't I just in this room? It dropped the chest, that's why. Fortune. Yeah, there's a theory I can test out now. And we saw Naga over there. Petra. This is actually the perfect setup for that. So I'm gonna safety just so I have full movement of the floor. Yeah, free and plus sprint. So it's actually the perfect scenario. Okay, let's go. Permasprint with Petra is definitely the greatest scenario that you can have. Shit. I didn't get any drops though. I think I could still get to this last room. Nope. That's okay. Oh shit. Okay. Let's check the chest first. Was that the other Petra? Or was there another Petra? I think there was another Petra, right? This was Petra. Okay, we use it again. Okay, good. Okay, so I had a theory. And there was no way for me to know, right? There's no way for me to know this. But I felt like I had this thought that sometimes, you know, you get chest drops from enemies. Which is super rare, but sometimes you get it. But I felt like if that was the case, if you got a chest drop from an enemy without fortune, maybe that means like the floor itself might have a higher chance overall to give you chests. Like maybe there's a fixed number that shows it. Like how for instance when sometimes you use affluence and you do affluence and literally on the next floor there's nothing. Like there's no chest at all. I feel like maybe there's like this fixed number that shows up, or this chance that when you get into another room there's a possibility that it might be a good floor with all these chests or a bad floor with no chests. And maybe that still applies also for fortune. It was just very lucky for me to get it on the first kill for me to test it. Plus we got a free fortune, so I basically was able to test it. So I think that theory might hold true. That if you get a chest drop from an enemy that isn't, but it still could be extremely rare. That could still just be like maybe a 1 in a million, and it doesn't work out. But maybe it's I don't know. Maybe more times than not, it might be there. I was just watching my face. Oh, wait, what? That's okay. Why are you apologizing? I gotta think about what I want to do here. I do have the steel. I probably would fight through this. I want to check that chest though. Oh. Well, I mean, it's Kairi, so... No, I'm kidding. If I get a Magicite, this would be beautiful. So I'm kind of checking here. This was kind of ass though. Ooh. This feels like a perfect floor to do another Petra, but I kind of don't want to burn the Serenity, so I'm gonna check the rooms first. If this aggro's, I'm gonna do the Petra. I feel like I might see a Magicite though. boy just looks like ass though, gotta admit. This boy definitely seemed like ass, especially with damage down, no items. I definitely could have done it, no problem. It's just, it's kind of a bitch, a little bit of a bitch. He doesn't see me. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. I half hope I don't get a Magicite, because then I would have wasted the Serenity for it. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Okay, we're good. It's like, I just had this vibe on this room that it could go wrong really badly. So, I wanted to just... I had the free Petra, we can sacrifice the Serenity, we'll sacrifice the safety as well. I don't like... I honestly don't like anymore using a Petra without kind of a safety, but I should have considered also the fact that I would have used it only if, what do you call it? I had to do chests and stuff, but it saved me time as well. This floor was too big. Boppy bop. Luckily that song doesn't show up here. Oh shit, drop the chest. Aw shit. We'll check the north. We'll check the north room for the chests, and then definitely we're gonna start conserving my sights and safeties from here on. Damn, I got all confused there. Nice. Aw, it's going the way I need to go. What a bitch. What a bitch. Can I follow? Need a valid target. Wait. That is a valid target. What? I can't follow. It's not a valid target name. The fuck? The title of your memoir. Aw, shit. A true story? Maybe? Affluence. And then in the book for alt, there'll be like a page that says BRB, and then it'll be like 6 pages of white space. You have to turn like 5. You have to turn like 6 or 5 pages to continue the story or something. I'm gonna angle this bit. Okay. I really would feel a lot more comfortable to have my Serenity back. In the edited version. Oh, fuck, fucking traps right in the fucking thing. Damn, she isn't coming back. Brutal. Never knee-jerk opening chest, guys. Oh, Chaz! Enter. No, you gotta wait. You never know. I gotta wait for my stun to do any more than Mimic, so. Mimic exception. Nice. Guess I'm using a witching here. Maybe I should have waited for stun too. On the right side, I can pull another one because my stun's back. Another Mimic? Oh, it can't be. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait for stun. I'm gonna wait for stun to come back. We're gonna go poke something else and then we'll come back. I know I want stun to come back. We'll just check this room first. I can probably come back now because it's 10 seconds. Can I get to anything here? No, alright, let's go back. Damn. Darn. We really didn't get anything out of those chests. That sucks. That sucks. I'm gonna pull the turret because it's right smack in the middle. I don't know if I can dodge the rest of the stuff. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Get a little closer. Oh, fucking asshole. Okay. I forgot, it shoots through walls. Okay, I can get through here on this side. It's actually, I'm still haven't even cleared the floor, so. OP, please nerf. It's actually the only thing that can kind of go through walls. Well, it goes through the wall. It shoots you through the wall, and the damage goes through the wall. So, I mean, there's a couple things you can LOS with the wall, but that's one of the ones that it's like it doesn't give a fucking shit. Like, it's line AoE, bitch. Got a sight back. Oh, look at this. Welcoming committee right here. I just needed to not be in the middle.
Respect the content.
I am respecting the content, the fuck? I'm cursing at the fact that it can do what it can do, but I'm respecting the fact by not getting hit by it. She said it. That's a little bit. Because I tell her to respect the content all the time. Oh, I don't know what the music sounds like. Yeah, well, listen to it. Oh. Well, that too. Okay. We'll pull the last one. Oh well. Either works. I don't even know why I third eyed. I'm in a habit now. I'm third eyeing something that doesn't auto attack. GG. Maybe if I just stand in the line area, that would make it useful. I'm gonna hold on to the intuition. Okay, still no Magicite for 16 floors. A little concerning. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another one. Let's see what I'm gonna get from it. Another map. Gonna be one of those floors, guys. Oh, I lose the steel soon. Okay, I need to mind that. Oh, that's a mistake. Shit. Damn, I've gotten a lot of mimics on this set of floors. Holy crap. Reminds me of when I did Scholar one time. Where I think I spawned literally like 15 mimics from 60 to 70 and I timed out because Scholar doesn't, I mean, right now Scholar doesn't have the greatest damage, let alone 5.0 when it literally has no damage. But damn, like I just kept popping Scholar, like I wouldn't die from mimics, it's like they're not gonna kill me, but I have a significant problem trying to kill them. We'll pull this out now. Oh, I gotta get a good angle? Okay. Make sure I'm not going in the direction that it's trying to shoot at me. Hopefully this is far enough that it gets out of that room. That's good, that's good, that's good. I need to pull the hand because it's kind of looking in this direction. There you go. I don't think I can get around it. And it's 2 enemies, so... that's gonna aggro. I'm gonna aggro, face aggro. Okay. Shit. Okay. I thought it's such a bad angle for that. Also, you know what's scary about some of this is that some of these have really slow animations. So sometimes, like, maybe you're not 100% sure if you got hit with the thing, but it takes so long for it to register. And then you're like, oh, I'm safe. And then like 10 seconds, like 5 seconds later, you're like, oh, guess not. And these things one-shot you straight up. So, I've had that happen. I know what it feels like. Double concealment. Double concealment. And a strength. I'll come get that strength later. We'll use the concealment now to get across the map to check the room. So we got a concealment in this opposite room, we got a strength. So when we're getting close here, we'll conceal to come back. Oh, we use the strength, conceal to come back, pick up the strength, something like that. Oh, that's it, small room, okay. Wasn't this affluence? I think this room was supposed to be affluence, and I got 1 mimic, an exploding chest, and nothing. See if I can get to all the way west before I have to check the thing. Which I can, nice. So with strength, we'll conceal, and then we'll move on. Strength. Get a little closer so I can maximize the time to conceal. A little bit closer. Conceal. Oh shit! Oh, I'm an idiot. Holy crap. I didn't clear the floor, did I? That's okay. It's still a mistake, but it's a minimal one. Damn, this is still not clear. Well, the one I have up I know is Alteration, so I'm pretty sure the other one was the floor before I had what do you call it? The thing on, so there we go. Damn, I didn't even pay attention to that. I should have seen it on the map. I was just like, oh, I killed all these enemies. I guess I'm good. Alright, now we get to deal with the pew pew robots that I hate. Ay, and the serenity's down, so sights. I have to watch my HP very closely. Oh shit. Don't see patrols. We'll get a make sure we get an angle here. Okay. I'm gonna say bloodbath for definitely emergency. If I need to really heal back fast. The strength really should help me though. Fights aren't gonna last durationally long. Okay, so that other one was sight. I got the safety back, so that's nice. It will depend on what I get, but because I'm down a serenity, it's gotta be super good for me to consider using serenity to open stuff. So tuition, straight line. Wait, oh wow, that angle. It shot me where I fired off the NP. It didn't shoot me where I was before when the NP landed. Interesting. Okay. Getting a lot of no items. Okay, this is okay. I have bloodbath just in case. We're gonna feint the first one. Okay. I can't pull the second one until my bloodbath is back, so we'll wait a little bit. I think I can get around it. Can I? Yeah, I can't get around it, so we'll check the other room first and then we'll decide. Flight would be kind of cool, but that's two items that I can't use, but again, down one serenity, it makes it a little bit more of a difficult decision. Okay, we made it to the other side, so now I can pull this. We'll do it in about 2 seconds now. Okay, we need the HP back. We're gonna just move around first. Still gotta pull stuff. Exit's here, but there's 3 enemies. I'm gonna pull this one now. And bloodbath, so I can get some HP back. Wait for that line AoE. Oh, the AoE rather. Okay, now we check the chests. Also gave me time in case there was a mimic. I actually didn't think of the mimic initially. But yeah. Okay, chest is here. Where is it? 3 chests, damn. And the other one's affluence, that kinda sucks. Four chests. All of which would be pretty decent. I mean, the fortune would not be as decent only because I've already opened the exit. I wouldn't have too much to kill. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. I thought I'd aggro that, honestly. Alright, let's pull back a little bit more. Wait for it to move. Okay, good. Okay, good. So we made it out of this floor without having to use anything. We got like 1 thing back, but we left 4 Not much I can do about it. I do want to just be a little bit concerned about my time, but I should be okay. It's weird. It's like, when I do the timing in here, my mental timing for how I do the floors, it's like, you know, you get to halfway mark. You get to the halfway mark. Let's say you're at 36 and there's more than 30 minutes. Like, alright, so I've only been here half the time and I'm past half the floors. But then once I see it ticking below 30 minutes, I feel like my time is definitely running out. Like, you're now ticking down the latter half of it. I feel like I have a lot less time than I really think I do. So every time I see like 2 something, it's like, I'm getting close to time. But really, I've only spent like, you know, just a little over 30 minutes and I have, you know, more than half the fight. But just that kind of mental thing. Gotta respect that robot. I'll probably pull it next. He's gonna shoot at me at least, so I want to make sure I get rid of it. Might shoot at me before I down this thing, which usually it does. Oh, did not. Alright, Mr. Robot. We will potion this one because it has kind of a, like a quote-unquote burst at the beginning, and it gets scary. I remember these on Red Mage being just like, wow, what is this damage? And I have to cure, where like for most of the fight I haven't had to cure for most of like this set of floors on Red Mage, and that was definitely the first one that spooks you. Like, you're trying to just do damage, you're not curing yourself, and then you're like, okay, well, I guess I need to cure this. Okay. Alteration. Probably has something to do with the fact that you also have to fight a boss. It does, that you know that you need more time on the boss, because you need, but you only, on Samurai it's really, for most of the bosses you only need like, no more than 8 minutes, but still. Like, if you break down whatever floors you have left and divide it by like 5, it should be enough time, more or less, if you have like over 36 or something like that. This one is also a little bit more scarier than some of the others. It's a little bit sneaky in its damage. I see patrol coming in. We'll pull it right away. I'll just do it with Bloodbath. Gotta watch it double AoE. So the first one is a clonal. I'm gonna go back a little bit here to bait out the other one. Oh, I could have hit it a couple more times because it was hit the longest ass animations, seriously. But I kind of stood out a little bit. Strength. We'll use that on the way up so I can have some of it for the boss. Steel's more important. I don't even need steel on the boss, but you know. What's the next floor too? The next floor is alteration. Okay, the next floor is alteration. Got it. Witching. Okay, that's good too. We can use that to kill the next set of enemies here. We'll use it in this room because of this bitch. I hear patrol. I hear patrol. Hopefully it doesn't come this way. I suck at rotations. Sorry. Oh, I cleared, so I don't have to kill that. We'll check this. We'll check this mimic over here. Check the mimic over here. Might as well just assume it's a mimic from here on out. So that chest was a witching, which I used, so I'll pick that one up. Alteration again, so we'll just use it again. Check the zoom. Silver chests. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for this thing to shoot at me before I hit that silver. Worst case scenario. Exploding chest. This thing shoots at me. I don't think I die, but I don't think it'll be pretty. Alright, bruh. You know you want to blow me up. Come on. Come on. Holy shit, come on. Thank you. You got a mimic. Let's say bronze.